Kate here, and I wanted to share a story I heard recently that probably has a lot of different takeaways, but for me, it really brought a new perspective, a new mindset around if you find yourself in maybe a hard place, a tough place. But the story goes like this. It was a father and a son were out in a field and they stumbled across a barn they hadn't seen before. And so they went in the barn and they started to explore around, and all of a sudden the father couldn't find his son. And he looked way in the back of the barn, and the son he could see his head kind of bopping up and down, and he went around the back of the barn and he saw his son jumping up and down in a pile of poo, horse manure. And the son was all excited. I don't know if what the father was thinking, probably a little disgust, but the son was so excited. He said, Dad, look what I found. And the father's like, yeah, I know, trying to get his son out of there. And his son said, Dad, there's gotta be a horse in here somewhere, a pony in here somewhere, And it was just in that moment, when I first heard this story, it of course brought such a perspective change. And it reminded me of Proverbs, where it talks about Proverbs 14:4. One of the translations says, the only clean stable is an empty stable. So if you want the work of an ox and to enjoy an abundant harvest, you'll have a mess or two to clean up. And I know for leaders, and if you lead a team of people, maybe you lead a company, whatever it is, even if you just have one person on your team, it can maybe feel like that you have a mess or two to clean up. Even somebody I was talking with yesterday was frustrated because she was having to go and fix all these kind of mistakes of another employee. And it was that very, description. She was a mess or two to clean up. And I think that, description of the boy jumping up and down, seeing a different perspective, the only clean stable is an empty stable. And so if you want that abundant harvest, you might have to deal with the mess, the two messes, whatever it might be. You might be that mess at times. And so I thought just a good kind of reminder, perspective change. If you find yourself in a tough situation, in a sticky situation, to maybe step back and give yourself, okay, what's a better perspective, a better mindset that I might need to really see this situation for what it is. Maybe some things need to be changed, but some thoughts and just a fun story to keep your perspective maybe in a place that is more helpful as you move forward.